And the first day we saw each other, it was like, yes, sir.
Yeah. And now,
She had left me, I wouldn't be here. No way. No way on this earth. So I got blessed with the right person, as I tell her all the time. And
he tells me that every day.
I can only be me because of her.
Wow.
And because of the woman that she is. And so I'm truly, every day I'm just so happy to be her husband.
Did you know he was the right one for you?
Because we love love.
Yes, we do. When he became my best friend, it started off, he was one of my friends. And it was like, oh, he's a good friend. And then it was, you're my best friend.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on this planet without you. I don't want to do anything that you're not a part of.
Unprofessional.
I got a Scully.
LeBron James, come get your wife.
And a hoodie.
LeBron James, come get your wife. That is tacky.
LeBron James love me. That's how I am, okay? It's giving bonnet.
Never said I wasn't a catch. He said he was a catch. Because he is. I've never met a man like him. A lot of people that meet him are like, oh my gosh, like I want a man like that. I thought everything was okay.
I'm dying. That
And
you're
then
in
I
the
go
corner.
on Twitter and everybody's like, divorce this man, he's mean. And I'm like, he's the sweetest. He praises the ground that I walk on. Like, truly, I've never met a man like him.
I love playing that song on drums. I love it. He's playing, he gets to this thing, and we're just playing, and all of a sudden, we kind of both just turned around and looked at each other, and then he asked me to marry him right there.
Wow. It's crazy because now you see our relationship right now. We FaceTime each other. We have a great relationship, and she's at that age now where boys, and I'm the boy.
Right.
And the man. So I have to be there for her to let her understand that it's okay to like boys, but you're not going to have a boyfriend till you're 45 years old.
When I was dying from alcohol.
Right.
You know, he came at the right time, and he came when I was ready to change. Right then.
13th year married, like how the fuck?
Communication, being friends, doing cool things. We're going ice racing tomorrow, taking to the ice racing track.
You're crazy. Like, what are we gonna do on that?
Having parties in Prince's house. Just keeping it young, fresh, and having fun, and just remembering to have fun.
We were so excited. What are you thinking?
I'm just listening to you.
Okay, so we were so excited. So me and my girls went. Curtis Blow came out, did his thing, and he brings out the son of Curtis Blow, which we didn't know who that was. And he went up there and he did his rhyme. He stood in one spot. He didn't do like he does now, like a maniac. And I was just like, and next thing you know, I knocked on that door. I know. And I said, can we see the guy who's with Curtis Blow? Not Curtis Blow. He was older anyway. And so they went, he came out. Now this is, you're not going to believe this.
It's too much.
He's embarrassed. That's his embarrassed white lip. He comes out, he got my autograph, tongue kissed me. Girl, okay, so
Just look at this ring,
Oh
because
my
if
gosh.
it goes
Stop,
flat one more
please.
time, please. Do y'all see how beautiful her ring is?
Oh my gosh.
It's so gorgeous. Look at that. Maybe that'd be under my Christmas tree one day, but
know each other. So we were coming to a party. It was a party. And she came walking in with the tightest jeans I've ever seen. Caught her brother's eye. And she said hello, and then she went and started dancing. So Jennifer, I'm watching her all night. I didn't dance one time, but I'm watching her dance. And Cookie can dance.
she sound like
Oh, man. She went down to the floor, bam, 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 yeah. And I said, oh, I'm in love already, So I said, I got to get that phone number. So I stayed by the door. And as everybody exit out the door, she was like one of the last people. I said, listen, you and I got to get to know each other.
I love it.
And so, but what was crazy, you're going to love this. Her roommate had told her 3 weeks earlier that I got to get Magic Johnson.
Her roommate was trying to get you.
She the one.
What did you have to say about that?
No, but this was before we met.
Right.
Her roommate told her, I'm going to meet Magic Johnson. He's going to be my boyfriend. Was that crazy?
That's real crazy.
And then I meet Cookie first, and the rest is history.
It first started, he messaged me on a dating app, which is Be Okay.
That's why I'm team dating apps. I'm telling you.
We only talked for one day.
One day.
And I I stopped responding back. And then one day, one day, I went to church, and I was just going to church, and the pastor was preaching, and he stopped in the middle of his sermon and said, like, the Holy Spirit was talking to him, and he stopped and asked me, was I single? And I said, yes, I am. Oh, Willie's single too. He was the cameraman.
So y'all got hooked up at church?
Yes. Yes.
Don't call us couple goals, because you're always going to fall short of who Kadeen and DeVal are, because Kadeen and DeVal are still trying to be Kadeen and DeVal.
Right. And we're still figuring it out.
And we're struggling.
Day by day.
Now, y'all been married 42 years, but been together over, right? 50 years.
Yeah.
So, I heard the proposal was, how did it happen?
My story was, I came home one day and she already had these invitations printed up, and she gave me a stack and said, be here.
Don't you love it?
And she said, no, that's not what happened. I actually had to go and talk to her grandfather because he told her he wanted to walk her down the aisle before she died and her living in sin with this man. So I went and asked him for her hand or whatever. And that's probably what happened, because I was on drugs and I don't know what the hell was going on in my life at the time. So she's probably right.
Beautiful, intimate moment. We were not dressy.
What do you like, PJs?
Yeah, t-shirts and these boxers. It was very, I had absolutely no idea.
Oh, he completely shocked you?
Completely. I mean, I felt like it was gonna come soon. I didn't know when. Right. And the way that it happened was just so funny. I'm sitting in the bed watching TV with boxers on, you know what I mean? It's not really sexy.
I do. I can confidently say that Mike and I will be getting married.
You would leave Atlanta.
Well, no. Before I met my husband, I went through one of the most challenging phases in my life. I was a single mom, and I'd never been in that place before, and that really made me stop and take a look back on the journey. And I was like, okay, I've got to change something up here. And I've always been a person that's prayed no matter what the circumstances. But when I would pray at that point, I would be very specific about what I was hoping for in my life as it related to love. And also just for me, my own growth. You know, I was ready to level up. In general, just in life, period. You know, I was wanting a lot more for myself. And so I definitely would pray a lot. I would cry a lot, and then I would pray a lot. You know, and God is good. I did meet.
And I really do believe in this statement, you know, when they say, when you know, you know. And I think that really applies to our situation. And, you know, we just have a really good time together. He's so sweet, very attentive, you know.
That's why I say the internet can get really judgmental. They can just assume certain things. And it's I'm actually very happy in my relationship. The only missing piece is his physical presence. Right. You know, but I feel like he's everything I wanted. He's everything I didn't know I wanted.
Right.
You know, and that's just a fact.
Lingerie shopping. Take a lingerie shopping, because I don't just want to be married just to be married. I want a marriage on fire. On fire. I want.
We do have our children, but they're humans. They're going to get older, be teenagers, have their own life, have their own relationships and everything else. And I still want us to be good, because I have fun. When we have a good time, we have a good time. And you are my best friend in the whole wide world. I want to always be connected with you. So when we are connected, I might bother him and be like, can we just go out? Can we, you know what? Because I don't want to not have that with him. I don't know that, I mean, I'm good by myself, but I'm great with him too.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I truly believe that she's an incredible person. No, she is. She's an incredible person, and we communicate.
Yeah.
So I would tell most people to communicate, because sometimes you're together for a long time. Communication is key.
Hello. Things change around you. When you're loved and supported and uplifted as a woman, everything changes. The day looks brighter. Everything looks better. Your opportunities seem limitless. And that's what's happened.
She could love me through this time, and I put her in this tough spot. Think about when I'm able to provide and put her in a greater spot. It's one of those things. It's like, we're living a good life, girl. I like this chick right here.
I lost everything. And we had to move back to my grandmother's Brooklyn apartment. And I moved back with the love of my life. And at that time, she said to me, okay, so what are we doing?
So I said, you know what? I'm going to go get me a job. Took it off, put it in the jewelry box, put on a beat face,
put on some black. I need a job.
I just think, you know, that man got my back. And it feels different, you know? That man, he's always there for me. Like, it's crazy. Like, I can't even explain it. Like,